Hey guys, this is your girl LdyT, and I wanted to come at you. I guess I was just in the mood to do this video on interracial or biracial identification. And as you guys know, or are slowly finding out, your girl LdyT, I'm half black, half Cuban, which is really not all I am. I am a mixture of a bunch of different things. So, which is fine, you know. But my mom is black, my dad is Cuban. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the Latino community and race identification. Now, to all my Latinos out there, hola, you know, how y'all doing? Now, I was born and raised in America, of course. Well, not of course, but you know, I was born and raised in America on the East Coast, you know, and so I am not really as familiar with my heritage, and it's a lot harder for me because my dad migrated here from Cuba, and you know, I have a whole side of my family that I don't know. My abuelita, my tias, and my tios, and you know, my hermano. They're all, the majority of them are in Cuba. My abuelito, he lives in New York, you know, and he's like the only one besides one of my tias who lives in you know, the States. One of my other tias live in Venezuela. Well, she's not necessarily living there, but she's working there right now. That's besides the point. Okay, now that I've broken that down to you, something that bothers me deeply is that I feel that I cannot really claim a certain race. Like, I mean, I look black, and you know, everybody just assumes all the time that I am black. Every once in a while I'll get somebody to say something like, oh, are you mixed, or is that your real hair texture, or something like that, you know. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm half Cuban. And here's the thing, it's like, even though I look black and all that, I am half Cuban. Like, people seem to forget that. Like, and even though I'm not fluent in Spanish, which I'm so sad about, I'm working on it, guys. My Latinos out there, I'm working on it because I'm determined to be able to communicate with the rest of my family. You know, and hey, I mean, on that subject, a reason for that was because my dad was just like, well, you're in America, speak English. Like, there's no need for you to learn Spanish. I know. You guys are gasping right now. Trust me, that hurt me to my heart back in the day. And I have a friend, I mean, she is my best friend. She's basically my hermana. You know, I know a little bit of Spanish, just a little bit of something. And she is from DR, Dominican Republic. So she's Dominicana, you know. And even though to me, she's so clearly looks Dominican. Well, not even just Dominican, but Hispanic. When she was in school, everybody just assumed she was black. And she has long hair and all this stuff, and everybody was like, oh girl, do you got tracks? You know, people wanted to run their fingers through her hair because they assumed that it was fake. I mean, really, guys? Really? I'm gonna need for us as a society to wake up. Nowadays, nobody is purely just one race. I mean, there are some out there that are just purely one race, but the majority of people around the world, and especially in America, are multiple races. They're mixed. And I've learned to embrace my mixture. Actually, I love the fact that I'm Cubana. I really wish that I could rep it more. Hopefully, I'm praying to God that I will be fluent in Spanish by the time that I'm 30. Planning on going to DR right after I graduate college for a whole year so that I can become fluent, and because, you know, I know some people there. Shout outs to all my Dominicanos, you know, my Latinos in general. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, we need to show more love, you guys. We really do, because out there, the most important thing is unity. Like, I shouldn't go or have to go into my black community and feel like I'm not totally accepted. Like, I have had even family members come up to me and be like, girl, don't act like you special just because you Latino, or look at you over there trying to dance to all that merengue and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at them like, really? Really? Hater say what? Okay. And I mean, even like I used to have long hair. I mean, long for a black person, you know, it's long for being black. And it was like BSL or nearly BSL, I don't know, I cut that mess off. But anyway, the point is that, like, everybody was hating, like, in my family. And not just in my family, but I had some friends in school that were just like, how did your hair get so long? Like, you know, what's going on? And I'm like, okay, you guys know. Or because of my last name, which is Puebla, and my cousins could not say my last name. They kept saying Pubella or Pablo. Ooh, which gets on my nerve. Even, like, my pastor at my church calls me Pablo or Pubala or Publo. I'm like, there's no O at the end of my name. And then, like, I've had friends that would be like, can you say your name? And I'll say Puebla. And they'll say, Puebla? What? Publa? And I'll be like, Puebla, Puebla, Puebla. Just, it's like, I can't say it with an accent around them because they give me crap about it. They really do. And then, like, when I'm with Latinos, I stand out because I do not speak the language. And it's like, just because I don't speak the language, that does not mean that I'm not Cubano, like a Cubana, you know? And it hurts me kind of, because it's like there's no true acceptance, which I feel like there should be, because no matter whether I'm black or Hispanic, I'm a minority, just like you. You know, we both have had our struggles, we both have had our fights with racism and discrimination and things like that. And especially being a woman, it's even more so. So why can't we connect on that level, if not on, you know, a cultural level? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not like haven't been raised around Spanish people my whole life. Like, my best friend and I've been raised basically in her family since, like, our parents knew each other since before we were born. So, like, I know about, you know, Dominicans and Guatemalans and, you know, Colombians and stuff like that. Like, I know about the cultures and stuff. Not as much as I would like to, but I do. And of course I know about the Cubanos and stuff because my dad, you know. But it's very hard for me. I just wanted to make this video just for people to be aware and have awareness, just to know that it's all about love and acceptance, basically. For me, it is. And I think it's easier for someone who's biracial or, you know, multiracial, my new word, to be more accepting of people who are mixed race. I don't know how you guys out there in YouTube land feel, but that's how I feel, you know. And I guess I just get frustrated because I feel like I don't belong in either one. Like, I'm more accepted in the black community, but I'm still hate on. And then in the Latino community, especially because I don't speak Spanish, and I've been trying to get people to teach me, and I've taken classes and stuff. That's why I know, like, you know, the fundamentals, but I need to get some fluency going. Like, if I say something, a word, or if I say, ¿Cómo estás? You know, they'll be looking at me like, oh, shorty got a little accent going on. I'm not like, ¿Cómo estás? Ooh, that's remedial Spanish right there, okay? No, just joking, but, you know, then they notice, like, oh, okay, so she's got a little accent. Why is she, you know, how come she's not speaking to us? Or if sometimes people notice that my last name is Puebla, they will automatically just come up to me and start speaking in Spanish just like that. Sorry, that was me snapping my finger. But, and then when I don't respond, then they get upset. And I'm just like, well, don't assume just because my last name is Puebla that I speak Spanish. So a lot of times I guess I get intimidated because even though I do know some stuff and I can communicate a little bit, I don't want to, because first of all, I don't want to be in the position where I'm saying things wrong and nobody corrects me, or I'm saying things wrong and people do correct me, and then I get embarrassed. You know, it's just so much, you know, and I don't know. I'm definitely not ashamed because I rep my Cubanos all day long. Miami, Little Havana, stand up, you know, like all day. But I just feel like I want to know more about my culture, and I'm posing this question to all you mixed kids out there, all you mixed chicks. Can y'all let me know how you guys feel about being biracial, or, you know, or passing as a certain race, or whether you feel like you're in between, or whether you feel like you can choose, you know, which one you pass as. Like, I want to know how you guys feel about being biracial, and if it's as much of a struggle for you guys as it is for me at times. But you know what? This is your girl, LdyT, signing off. Be blessed, be bold, be beautiful, be natural, be you. You know, I love you guys a lot. Hasta puesto. Adios.